All right, let's get into the mistakes section. And I want to say, as always, this is a no judgment zone. These are mistakes I hear from really intelligent, really motivated learners. The kind of mistakes that come from caring, from trying, from being brave enough to speak. So, respect to everyone who has ever made these mistakes, including me when I was learning.
Including all of us. Okay, mistake number one. Very common, very understandable. Someone wants to say what they are doing right now. They say, I cook dinner right now.
Let's fix it gently. So, I cook dinner. That is a photograph sentence. It sounds like a habit, a routine, a general truth. Like, I am a person who cooks. That is who I am. But right now is a video word. It is alive. It is this moment. And photographs and videos cannot live in the same sentence without a bridge. The bridge is am and the ing. So, I am cooking dinner right now. The action is alive. The moment is moving. Everything matches.
Think of it like this. If you try to put a video inside a photograph frame, it does not fit. The frame cannot hold the movement. You need the right container for the right moment. Am cooking is the video container.
The video container. Yes, I love it.
Mistake number two. This one is very interesting and a little bit tricky. Someone says, I am knowing the answer, or she is loving this song, or he is wanting to leave.
And the intention is completely right. They want to show that something is happening now. They feel that aliveness, and so they reach for the ing, which makes total logical sense. But here's the thing, and listen carefully. Some words in English are feelings, not actions. They are states. They are just there. They do not move. They do not have an ing life.
Words like know, love, want, need, believe, understand, hate, remember, forget. These are feelings that exist quietly inside you. They are not performances. They are not things you do with energy. They just are. And because they just are, they do not take the ing. They stay simple.
So instead of I am knowing the answer, I know the answer. Instead of she is loving this song, she loves this song. Instead of he is wanting to leave, he wants to leave. Simple, quiet, still. No movement needed because it's not that kind of word.
Here's a little way to remember it. Ask yourself, can I watch someone doing this? Can I film it? If I can film it, running, cooking, laughing, crying, talking, it can take the ing. If I cannot film it, knowing, loving, believing, it stays simple.
Can you film it? I love that test. Can you actually point a camera at it?
Right? You cannot film someone knowing. You can film them thinking. You can film them studying. But the knowing itself, it lives inside. No camera gets in there.
That's such a good way to put it. Okay, mistake number 3. This one comes from a real place of confidence, which I actually love. Someone says, what you are doing, instead of what are you doing?
Oh yes, the question form. This one flips people around. So here's the thing. In many languages, you can make a question just by changing your voice, just by going up at the end. And that feels natural, that feels easy. But in English, when you make a question, the little helper word, the am, is, are, it moves. It jumps to the front. It leads the sentence. It announces, this is a question.
So, you are studying. That's a statement, a fact. I'm telling you something. Are you studying? The are jumped to the front. Now it's a question. I'm asking you something. She is sleeping becomes, is she sleeping? They are leaving becomes, are they leaving? He is being weird becomes, is he being weird? Which is sometimes a very necessary question.
Very necessary. The helper word always leads the question. Think of it as the question's announcement. It walks in first and says, attention, a question is coming.
I love that, the announcement word.